Hello everybody and welcome to a craft beer review. Now this is quite a new thing for me. Being that it's Father's Day on Sunday, my daughter went out with my wife today and she went and bought me some craft beers. Normally I'm very much an ale man, but I do enjoy craft beers as well. Again, it comes back to similar with my gin reviews. There's a lot of effort put into craft beers, probably more than a lot of us actually realise. Over the past 3 or 4 years, craft beers have just gone skywards. A lot of small independent brewers coming up with new ideas, using hops, all using fruit, and a lot of them very similar to the Belgium style beers that you get from Belgium. I mean, I remember years ago I was drinking stuff like Creek, which is a cherry beer from Belgium, Framboise, which is also a raspberry beer from Belgium. And when I went to Brussels, it was like walking into a sweet shop in most of the pubs. There was just racks and racks of beer. Most of them had their own individual glasses, and when you ordered them in the cafes or bars or wherever you went, or in the sort of alcohol serving establishments out there, basically they used to bring it out in the exact glass that the beer was ordered, which to me is absolutely mind-blowing, because they had rows and rows of different glasses, and they constantly matched it up to the beer that you'd ordered. So anyway, let me talk about this box here that my daughter's given me. This is from Cleethorpes Tap House, which is basically there's a big like lake on Cleethorpes seafront. And in that seafront, there's a shop which sells cheese. I think they do pizzas. I think they do other bits and bobs. However, they also sell craft beer. Now, I was presented this by my daughter today. It's quite a unique box. I believe most of the beers in here are limited edition from the, get it right, Tiny Rebel Brewery. Or whether they're limited edition or whether it's the cans, I'm not quite sure, because I'm not that familiar with Tiny Rebel. However, this is what she's bought me. I was absolutely chuffed to bits with this. It really was a fantastic box. I don't know how much she's paid for it, because obviously they wouldn't tell me, given the nature of what it is. But I just wanted to show you and do a quick review of some Tiny Rebel beers that I managed to get for Father's Day, with the kindness of my daughter and my wife. So without further ado, this box was sold to them for Father's Day. It was a Father's Day special they had on. My wife was really impressed with them, so go check out Cleethorpes Tap House. She said I'll be like a kid in the sweet shop when I go down there, so I'm looking forward to going down there and seeing them myself. Anyway, here we go. So first out of this box, it comes with a rather lovely glass, Tiny Rebel. Let me see that. Can you see it? It's got some socks in it. What will Father's Day be without any socks? And it's also got some pencils or crayons. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but they're also from other crayons. They're also from Tiny Rebel as well. Just pop that back. There we go. So yeah, a lovely little glass. Now, obviously this glass is relevant to the size of the beer. Most craft beers do come in small cans, the same size as what you'll buy a Coke fizzy pop can. And this is more a kind of refined drink, really, the craft beers. They tend not to come in pints like your ales. They tend to come in very small cans. So that's that. Let me just put that to one side. Right, okay. So on with this. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beers in total. The first being this one. Now, this is called Screwface. It's a Sicilian lemon, super soaker and sour. I'm just going to show you that. There you go. Now this one is 4.2, which is 1.4 units, whatever you want to call it. But it's basically 4.2% alcohol. So it's not the strongest one they do. But a lemon beer, again, what it tastes like, I'm not sure. But a fantastic start. Well, lemon is one of my favourite beers. I used to like an Guinness and gum one called Mangoes on the Run, which is a very, very nice beer. But yeah, I look forward to trying that. That's a very, very nice beer. Next one out of the box is this one. It's called Paradise City. Not quite sure. It's Laurel and Mosaic. Now this one is 6.8, so it's quite pokey for a little bill, and that's what you have to remember with some of these craft beers. Although it's a smaller glass that you put it in, they are actually quite pokey in terms of alcohol content. It's not like your average Carlin or any of them. It's actually quite potent. So this one is 6.8, and I'll just show you the can of it. There you go. Now I'm guessing this is just a generalised beer. There's nothing on it to signify that it's got any kind of fruits or anything like that in it. So again, very limited edition, and look forward to trying it. Okay, next one. Now this one I'm quite looking forward to. One of my weaknesses is lime. I love a bit of lime, and they've come up with this one. Now I remember when I was a kid, we used to go up to the ice cream van and do lager and lime lollies. Do you remember them? They had cherry brandy, cider. They're all very nice. Now, I don't know what this is going to taste like, but I can imagine it's probably quite similar to that. This is Fizzy Bubbly Key Lime Lager. There you go, Key Lime Lager. This comes in at 4.8, so again, it's just under sort of like what would be an average, medium to average beer. It looks lovely, and I can't wait to try this. Do you remember Top Deck? Top Deck used to be a lager and lime drink. I know it's probably fundamentally wrong to say this, but my mum and dad used to let me have it at sort of 14, 15 years of age. Every Christmas I'll have a couple of cans of Top Deck Shandy, lager and lime, and that was my treat for Christmas. I really did used to enjoy drinking it. So yeah, again, that one. Next up, now this one is very, very pokey. This is called Dodge, Dip, Duck, Dive and Dulce. Dulce de Leche Cross Pastry Stout. So obviously this is quite dark beer, like a Guinness in orientation. Very, very nice. Now this is a whopping 11% proof in such a little can. So I'll just show you that one. There you go. Again, these are all limited edition cans, and due to the size of the glass, again, it is a 330ml, yeah, 330ml can, 11%. I used to drink extra cold Guinness when I used to go football many, many years ago, and it was always a favourite of mine. So hopefully this is going to live up to that expectations. I quite like a stout occasionally, but I have to be in the mood for it. Next up, we have chocolate and banana protein hard shake and bake. Now this one is a mere 6%. I'll just show you that. Again, these are limited edition tins, so they can be a bit varying on what you get. There you go. Very beautiful tins, very beautiful cans. Yeah, so chocolate and banana. There's another one. Only 2 more to go, and then I'll wrap up this video. This one is an Imperial Blackcurrant pasta pastry goose. Here goes nothing. Now this one, for middle of the road compared to most of these, is 8% blackcurrant. How that quite works in beer, I don't know. Whether it worked well in more of a porter style beer, I couldn't say. But certainly, you know, with most cans, a blackcurrant beer, I don't know whether it would work well in a lighter beer or a darker beer. It might work quite nicely in a sort of amber with a bit more depth to it, or ruby beer. But I would be a bit concerned if it comes out as quite light beer. But I can only imagine this would come out as a darker beer. Again, something new, and I'm loving the artwork on these cans. They're brilliant, and I think for me, drinking these beers, it would certainly be a case of doing one at a time and potentially not having any beers that night, just so you can sample the entire flavour, and then when you don't have another beer, it doesn't ruin the palate of that. Okay, last beer from this pack. This one is called Holy Hand Grenade, Sabro and Nelson Savin. Quite what that means, I haven't got a bloody clue. This one comes in at 6.8%. Again, I'm guessing it's some kind of average kind. Well, I'll say average. It's not average at 6.8%, but a kind of ale in a small glass, if that makes sense. I'm guessing this is probably going to be quite hoppy, quite pokey, and it is 2.2 units. Again, the artwork on the can, let me just show you that. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay. There you go. So yeah, I'm really impressed by what my daughter's got me. It's not very often I'll get drinks like that. And I know this isn't an actual beer review, but it's quite nice to see what Tiny Rebel produce in a small quantity. I've heard they do other on-sites, like based on the Marshmallow Man, Club Tropicana, various other ones, and I believe they do like a donut one, and also a peaches and cream one. They do lots of different flavours. So my thing is just try them, see what you think. It's certainly quite nice to come, and as you've seen from some of the other videos, I do drink a lot of gin. However, this time my daughter has brought me something that is my other love, and it's probably been far too long since I've made a video on anything other than gin. So if you do get a chance, try them. Let me know what you think. So for now, farewell. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and take care of yourselves and look after yourself. Take care for now. Bye.